What's going on out there? I'm your host, Talking Face, and this could be news brought to you by Royal Family Studios. I'm starting to believe that the industry is ran by the LGBTQIS TV community because of the simple fact of the reaction that the baby is getting because of the comments that he made at Rolling Loud Music Festival.
You didn't show up today with HIV, AIDS, any of them deadly sexually transmitted diseases that'll make you die in 2-3 weeks. Put a cell phone light in the air. Lady, if your pussy smell like water, put a cell phone light in the air. Fellas,
lights up.
Fellas, if you ain't sucking nigga dick in the parking lot, put your cell phone lights in the air.
Let's be real about this shit.
Yeah, keep it fucking real.
Some of y'all niggas suspect as a motherfucker. Let's be real.
Now they're doing everything in their power to try to cancel him. I mean, they're kicking him off of tours, out of festivals. He's been booted off of a song with some pop star, I don't know her name, and even clothing line endorsements. All of this because he was trying to hype up a crowd. And I know he kind of did it in a crazy way, but, I mean, he's still trying to hype up a crowd. And they see this as him being homophobic, making homophobic comments. But the backlash that the baby quickly received showed that the LGBT community is not only just a community of people that believe certain things or live a certain type of lifestyle, but they're also a political organization, or at least a well-organized group. I'm starting to believe what Fat Joe said about them, because they kind of do move like a mob.
It's most likely owned by gay, to be honest with you.
But do you think they'll be...
They're owned by gay. I happen to think there's a gay mafia in hip-hop.
Right.
Not rappers, you know, the editorial presidents of magazines.
Sure.
The only person in this whole situation that's actually making sense is Lil Boosie. Lil Boosie is probably the only person that would say something about this community and not apologize, stand on all 10 of his toes about the situation.
Trying to fuck with the baby on that, nigga. Look, I ain't the baby. Everybody ain't with that in the world, bro. You know, everybody don't want their son. Everybody don't want their son in another, bro. They f***ing with the baby. With me. With me. I'm in a change with me. Yeah.
My personal opinion is I don't see how him saying this, because honestly he's just saying stuff about his heterosexuality and how he feels about it. How he can't say those comments, but yet the LGBT community can do this.
I am out here today to celebrate the beautiful community that I am a part of, the LGBTQ, trans, black and queer, everyone, women, everything. I'm out here to celebrate. I'm out here in this fabulous outfit, standing here strong, proud as a black queer man in this world of tragedy, honey. That is all.
This is an example of a parade that happens all across the world, specifically talking about people and who they prefer to sleep with. It's a big event. Nobody cares about who you want to have sex with. And didn't y'all add black and brown stripe to the rainbow flag? So since we're part of the coalition now, even though nobody asked us, shouldn't we be able to say the things that we want to say? It's stupid. And I'm upset that the baby was so scared of the backlash that he actually apologized for saying something that he felt that he should say. Lil Nas can do whatever he wants to, but the baby can't just make a comment. I was gonna get into COVID, but I'm kind of over COVID at this point in time, because people are still talking about going back to mass mandates nationwide. The strong arm of the left is trying to force people to take vaccines and do all this, and yet people don't want to do it because nobody understands what's going on, and people have already done their own research and said, man, maybe the numbers aren't too bad. And they want to listen to Fauci and take his word for it, but Dr. Fauci is double-minded.
People should not be walking around with masks. Let me just state for the record that masks are not theater. Wearing a mask might make people feel a little bit better, and masks are protective. But it's not providing the perfect protection that people think that it is.
Mark, there has not been any indication that putting a mask on and wearing a mask for a considerable period of time
has any deleterious effects, there are unintended consequences. People keep fiddling with the mask and they keep touching their face.
And can you get some schmutz sort of staying inside there?
Of course. You do not need to wear a mask indoors if, in fact, you've been vaccinated. Good that you're vaccinated, but in a situation where you have people indoors, particularly crowded, you should wear a mask. So even if you are vaccinated, you should wear a mask. If, in fact, you are vaccinated, fully vaccinated, you are protected, and you do not need to wear a mask outdoors or indoors. When the children go out into the community, you want them to continue to wear masks. You know, if you look at children outside, particularly when they're with the family, walking down the street, playing a game or what have you, don't have to wear a mask. The Academy of Pediatric actually makes that recommendation that children should be wearing masks from 2 years old onward. And you're asking now, if your child is a member of your household, can you walk outdoors with your child without a mask? According to that chart, the answer is yes.
But the child can't, not to beat it to death.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Because now the CDC says, I mean, I think I've got this right. 1 mask is better than 0 masks. 2 masks is better than 1 mask. But you don't have to have double masks. Is that right? I mean,
you know, it became clear that cloth coverings that you didn't have to buy in a store, that you could make yourself, were adequate. And then you want it to fit better. So one of the ways you could do it, if you would like to, is put a cloth mask over, which actually here and here and here, where you could get leakage in, is much better contained.
Are you a double masker, Dr. Fauci? It looked like you are.
And we all know that a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. Quick question. How can you actually listen to the person who's leading this whole charge against COVID, and he can't even stick with the story? I mean, the science. But that's all I got for you today. I'm your host, Talking Face, with This Could Be News. What do you think? Do you think that the baby should have apologized and he shouldn't be allowed to say what he wants to say? Or do you believe, I remember this being America and you having the freedom of speech, and how come heterosexual people can't yell out about their heterosexuality, but yet homosexuals can scream about them being homosexual? And are you really listening to this COVID thing anymore? Do you want to put back on a double mask, triple mask? Are you ready for the 3rd shot? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Also, click subscribe and hit the bell for notifications. Like this video and tell your friends about us. This Could Be News, Royal Family Studios. Y'all stay safe, stay prayed up. Peace.